Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black C and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about Solana, take a look at Bitcoin and the overall crypto market cap as a whole because there's some very interesting things we need to talk about. Is the dump done dumping? Or is there more risk to the downside? We're going to go over that. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video. So first things first, over on Twitter, you can follow me at 333BlackC. I said Solana is up almost 20% on the day. Do we see continuation? It's all in Bitcoin's hands. It's very true. And right now, Solana is trading about $150. And we're going to take a deeper dive into the Solana price chart because, guys, the Solana Ethereum chart is very, very interesting. I want to take a look at that. But all in all here, we need to be paying attention to what's going on with Bitcoin. So first things first, Bitcoin is trading at $56,703, up about 1.64% on the day. Bitcoin dominance is slowly coming down a little bit as we're seeing a little bit of a rebound in the altcoin space. Trading at 55.87%. When you exclude stablecoins, we're basically at 57.87%, almost 58%, guys. Making our way to that 60% level. I don't expect us to get to that 60% level unless we see a continuation of an impulse wave to the downside on Bitcoin or to the upside on Bitcoin. If we get a breakout and really start to head back to that $70,000 price target, especially if we break out to the upside above $72,000, then I think dominance starts to rally and it kind of sucks the liquidity out of the altcoins. But Solana trading at $150, guys. This is pretty incredible to see. We're looking at this chart. You know, guys, I've been saying over on the private Discord, if you want to join the private Discord, just become a member in the description box below this video. And you get access to a private Discord where we give trade signals and kind of a more one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. You know, I said over there, I got stopped out. I got stopped out on some of my Solana. I still hold a decent amount of spot Solana, but in my mind, I said, you know, if we come below this 117 price level, then I think the risk is to the downside on Solana. I expected somewhat of a spillover, and I do still think that there is a chance that that does happen. That being said, all I did was de-risk a little bit. I still hold Solana. I still hold a very large amount of crypto, but I took some of that position out because I follow my strategies, guys. And I said if Solana breaks below 117, I'm probably going to be taking some off the table, and that's exactly what I did. And now, could Solana go to $300, $400, $500, or to the moon? Yeah, sure, of course it could. But, you know, it also could spill over and break back below this level and head towards approximately $80, in my opinion. I think about right there would be an appropriate level. And I don't really want to have that risk to the downside on my full Solana position, so I took profit at the support level that was broken. It's as simple as that. So Solana versus Ethereum right now, we are starting to make a all-time high right now, which is pretty crazy to see. As you can see, we're starting to make this wave to the upside. And I'll be honest with you guys, I do believe that Solana is probably setting up for a continuation to all-time highs versus Ethereum. I do think that Solana is kind of creating this ecosystem where it may, I know this sounds ridiculous, but the flippening, I remember people used to talk about that all the time, how Ethereum's going to flip Bitcoin. I do actually think that there is a world here where Solana could flip Ethereum, and I know that sounds ridiculous. I know that people will have their arguments about it, but the valuation for sure is in Solana's favor right now when you're looking at Solana versus Ethereum. Just something to take a look at. So let's take a look at Bitcoin right now because Bitcoin has came down and touched the bottom of this broadening wedge and is getting quite a V-shaped recovery. But are we out of the woods? You may say, Black C, are we out of the woods yet? Are we just going to all-time highs from here? I would say there's still decent amount of risk when it comes to altcoins, guys, right now. I do think that there's a chance, sure, that we continue this to the top of this channel and maybe treat this like the broadening wedge we saw on the S&P 500 a few 12 months or so ago, I would say, about a year ago, maybe 12, 15 months ago, where we saw a break to the bottom of the broadening wedge, came up, broke out, retested the resistance as support, and made all-time highs. I think that's possible, but quite honestly, guys, I do think that support was broken when you look at this a little bit. This kind of tells a different story. instead of a broadening wedge. And when you look at support and resistance, we did break below on the daily, and there is daily candle closures below this support at $56,000. When you look over at the weekly as well, you see a red dot on Market Cipher on a trigger wave. Don't like to see that. Usually see spilling over. That being said, we still have 4 days and 21 hours left for this red dot to either stay here or disappear. If we see the weekly candle closure close below this level here at about $56,000, then I am expecting further downside. And regardless if that does happen or not, well, if the weekly closes below $56,000, I do expect more pain for altcoins. That's just me being honest. I'm not trying to be a bear, but I want to see Bitcoin go to the moon. I want to see Solana go to $1,000. I want to see that happen. But I think in the short term, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a spillover here, a longer correction, maybe leading into the end of this year. Maybe expecting a rally into October, November, December, or maybe even into just November and December and into the beginning of 2025. But I do want to say I don't expect massive longevity to this bull market. I know that sounds not so good, but I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing, and I don't really expect this to continue deep into 2025, this bull market. I don't. Unless there's some crazy, crazy events that happen. That's what I just expect. That's what I'm seeing through the charts. And that's what we have to, that's the only data we have. You obviously have your fundamentals too. I mean, I will always be buying Bitcoin, but you know, I'm a swing trader, guys. I like trading in cycles. I like buying low, selling high, and waiting for that cyclical move back to the downside before I load back up. And that's just how I trade. Everyone's got their own strategy. You should find the strategy that works best for you when it comes to investing and making money. Maybe you're a short-term scalp trader. You're an intraday trader. You like trading in and out every day. And if you want to do that, check out those awesome referral links down below. We have a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin, a $4,100 sign-on bonus to Femex. All you got to do is deposit, trade, get a bunch of free money. If you want to do leverage trading, those are great platforms. We also are still selling those Lumia hypernodes. I think there's 25,000 sold already, and there's only 50,000. The prices go up every 100. I think right now each node is like $3,500, $3,600. So if that's something that interests you in making some passive income through real-world assets that are attached to nodes, check that out. But that's all I really got for you guys. I do think that things look a little sketchy right now. I'm not really interested in buying the dip just yet. And to be honest, guys, I still am holding significant positions in crypto, and I take profit along the way. I protect my risk. I don't want to have significant risk and say, oh, I bought the bottom and now half of my profits are just gone. No, I like to take profits along the way. That's exactly what I did. And you know what, guys? I do think that there's more room to the upside here. I'm expecting another leg to the upside. It's just a matter of not if, but when. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Twitter at 333BlackC. That's all I got for you. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.